The how and the when is left up to the universe. What does that mean? How something's gonna manifest and when, that is not your job. We get to decide what we want and why we want it. And what you see in me, you actually have inside of yourself. Okay. It's here! Welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica. I am here to share with you this 6-step manifestation method. Like, I literally have it in my hands. This video is in combination with this downloadable PDF ebook that is free. Link is going to be down below. If you don't have it already, go ahead and click it. You enter your email, this will get sent to you. This is a method explained in very simple terms. If you apply what you learn in this ebook, you can literally manifest anything. Anything. I have gone through years of personal development, years of investing in myself, in my growth, thousands of dollars on personal development. This contains so much knowledge of personal experience. And that's why a lot of you feel like you can relate to me, because we are all mirrors of each other. And what you see in me, you actually have inside of yourself. Before we begin, I want to introduce myself. If we are not friends, hello, hi, how are you? If you have not yet said like, oh my gosh, I can totally relate to this girl, it's coming, because there is a reason why you clicked on this video. I want to hear from you guys. Like, I cannot wait to hear and see the results that you receive from this. About 5 years ago, I was working over 60 hours a week, and I was literally over exhausting myself. And at the time, I unexpectedly broke my foot. I had 2 surgeries. I was like depressed, I had anxiety. I felt like, what is the purpose of life? So at that time, I discovered The Secret, a movie on Netflix about the law of attraction. It's written by Rhonda Barnes. I went from living paycheck to paycheck to manifesting over 6 figures. Yeah. Talk about manifesting financial freedom and personal freedom, literally. And that brings me to why I do what I do. On page number 3, if you click this F button, it's going to bring you to my private Facebook community group. I highly recommend you don't pass this up, because I post in it weekly and I share exclusive content that I don't post on my Instagram and I don't post here on YouTube. I gave you guys what I like to call a soul contract. So this is a contract that you are signing for yourself, from you to you, and I would love to hold you accountable. So I wrote on here my email address for you to send to me. I want you to promise yourself one thing. Now, something my mentor taught me, Garen Jones, you can lie to me, you can lie to your friends, you can lie to your family, but don't lie to yourself. Step number 1, how to manifest anything you want. So the secret behind having anything you want is one thing. Your thoughts create things. Anything you think creates things. We get to decide what we want and why we want it. So what is it and why? 2 of the main things that we are responsible and we get to be responsible for when it comes to manifesting. So not just what is it, like I want to manifest $1 million. Why? How is $1 million going to make you feel, and what are you going to do with it? Start to ask yourself questions like that. This will allow you to manifest in a more powerful and effective way. And that's for anything. Fitness, relationships. Why do you want what you want? Ask for exactly what you want, be very clear on why you want it, and the more clear and concise, the better. Like, I used to manifest very vague, almost like I used to freestyle it. Like, yeah, sure, I kind of want that. How much money do you want? I want a new car. What kind of car do you want? Oh, I want a new job. What kind of job do you want? Girl, get specific. Girl or a boy, get specific. I say girl a lot, so I don't mean to offend anyone. It's just what comes out of my mouth. So how to ask, how to manifest anything you want. There is no right or wrong answer, okay? There's no right or wrong answer. You can do this through things like praying, meditating, visualizing, create a vision board. There are so many ways, and life is like a buffet, and we get to try things on and see what works for us, right? What works for me may not work for you. If visualizing works for you, keep doing it. Don't stop. Don't fix something if it's not broken. We are now moving on to step number 2. Believe it and affirm it. Manifesting will only work if you believe, and you feel it. If one of the two is not in alignment, your manifestation will not work. So let me give you an example. If you are manifesting a new apartment, if you don't create the feeling of it, or if you don't feel like you're going to do it, you're not going to do it. So that is why it is so important to connect the two. When I say affirm it, I also am speaking about affirmations. With that being said, consistency with affirmations is so important. So affirmations is speaking something for you to connect and feel and believe that it's true, right? I feel amazing. I feel sad. Whatever you tell yourself is what's going to come to fruition. Down here at the bottom, I wrote a bunch of affirmations, so I would love to see if you guys resonate with them. I personally like to do my affirmations in the morning. Sometimes I'll sit on my balcony. My view is literally the water. I manifested my apartment. I will put a picture in here now. I will sometimes sit on my balcony and speak, like physically speak my affirmations out into the ocean. Sometimes I'll write them down in my notebook. Don't get it twisted. Don't think like, oh my gosh, this girl has everything she wants. It was so easy for her. I am still manifesting. There are still things that I don't have yet, but they're on their way to me. See what I did there? Step 3, feel it and visualize it. In manifestation, a big step that people overlook is feeling and visualizing. If you don't have the feeling, you can't magnetize what it is that you're manifesting. And what I mean by magnetizing is we are all magnets. If you are this way, you're going to attract people who are that way. So the question that I get often is, how do I get in the energy? How do I get in the energy of attracting? How do I get in the energy of feeling and visualization? It can be done through multiple ways, like I mentioned earlier. Meditating, manifesting, imagination, visualization. You can visualize during your meditations. You could daydream and visualize. You can visualize with your eyes open, your eyes closed in your meditation on vision board. Try on a visualization practice that I have written down on here and see what works. Ask yourself, does this feel good? Not do I think is it good? The secret is feeling. Does this feel right? Does meditation feel good? If you're like, I don't really know, but I guess it feels okay. Okay, then keep trying it, because your body will tell you if something feels good or not. Like when you know, you know. Step number 4, take aligned action. Now, what does that mean? So aligned action means doing things that are actually in alignment with what you're manifesting. What is alignment? Alignment is when things make sense, things feel right. Things are kind of in the same pattern, in the same frequency of whatever it is that you are being called to do. So if you are on your way to the grocery store to cook dinner tonight, chicken's like the main protein, right? And you get to the store, an aligned action is buying chicken. You're not gonna buy shrimp for a chicken salad. That was a funny example. I gave you guys a different example. You guys can read that through. Manifestation is a co-creation. A co-creation is basically, think of this, a collaboration between two things. It's you and the universe or God or source or your higher self, your truest self, whatever it is that you believe in, because manifestation can happen for all human beings if you're open to it. I also gave you guys some tips on trusting your gut. And what is your gut? Your gut is that like internal feeling that you just feel it's right. It's also known as your intuition. If you've ever heard of someone saying, oh, you're very intuitive, or oh, I'm an intuitive, I feel very intuitive, it means you're in tune with that internal feeling. That's your gut. And that's what leads you to where you're destined to be and where you're meant to be. Step number 5, let go of the outcome. Jessica, what is the outcome? So the outcome is the end result, right? And in manifestation, I teach not being attached to the outcome, letting it go, letting it free, because what is meant for you will come to you. And if it's not that, it's something better. Always, 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 always. If it's not this, something better is on its way to you.
The how and the when is left up to the universe.
What does that mean? How something's gonna manifest and when? That is not your job. So why is this important? The example I gave is if you're manifesting moving to New York, you only need to be clear on what and why. What? New York. Why? To network more, to meet new people. Step number 6, receive, receive, receive. Now, if you guys have watched The Secret, if you have, you know the creative process. So I mentioned the creative process. It's a 3-step process that's talked about in The Secret. It's written and produced by Rhonda Barnes. She's amazing. Number 1, ask, Number 2, believe. Number 3, receive. Ask for what you want, believe in it, and receive it. So what does receive mean? Receiving means be open to receiving it. Like, girl, get ready to receive these blessings that are coming to you. Showing gratitude and thanks and love before you manifest it, during it, and after it. Anytime you see something that you are calling in, you see a relationship, you see your friend getting a job that you desire, you see your car that you want to manifest, say yes. Be excited for it. Be happy about it. It's not because everyone's getting into a relationship or everyone's buying the car that you want. It's because you're calling it in and the universe is showing you how powerful these things really are. Anytime your friends or you see someone succeeding, ask yourself, are you happy for them? Are you cheering them on? Because how you do anything is how you do everything. When you give your love, your happiness, or if you're giving resentment and jealousy, that is actually what you're giving to yourself. What you give out, you receive. It's like karma. Bonus! So important. Manifesting will only work if you believe and feel that you deserve what you're asking for. Consistency, number 2. Consistency. We cannot just ask for what we want one time and expect it to come true. Discover what technique works for you and do it consistently. Number 3. Do not focus on the how or the when. What do we focus on? The what and the why. And that brings me to number 4. You're only responsible for the what and the why. Number 5, you will not see results without taking aligned action. And number 6, you will always receive better than what you asked for. And it's time to apply. So now that you have tapped into what manifestation is, you have created the vibrational energy to continue even stronger and start manifesting. What is knowledge and understanding without application? It's literally like buying a book and leaving it on the shelf and not reading it. If you're not doing anything about it and you're not taking aligned action, nothing's gonna happen because nothing changes if nothing changes. I invite you to write down 3 things that you want to manifest into your reality within the next 6 months. Releasing yourself from the outcome. Don't be attached to that. It's gonna happen within the 6 months, but set your intention that like, I really wanna call this in and I'm ready for it to come true, right? Regardless if it happens in the next 6 months or not. I invite you to write them down, post them somewhere that you see every day, whether it's on your mirror, whether it's by your computer desk, in your car. I think my battery just died. And I included at the bottom that if you're interested in more support, I do offer a free 30-minute call. For new clients, if we haven't done it before, all you have to do is click this link. It'll bring you up to my calendar. Before I bring this video to a close, I just want to acknowledge you. I want you to receive this at the capacity that you give. Being open to receive this information that not many people share with us. To be open to shifting your mindset and changing or evolving your perspective in this life. I acknowledge you for listening to your intuition, your gut, your inner voice, to click on this video, or to download this ebook, or to follow me, however it was that you discovered me. The first step is over. You took the action, you're open for it, and the awareness is there, and that is the first step in anything. If you made it to the end of this video, leave a comment below and let me know that you made it this far, because I really want to celebrate you. I want to see and I want to hear how you do with this method. So like I said earlier, send me an email, send me a DM, leave a comment. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching this video and thank you for downloading the ebook. I'm celebrating you and I'm acknowledging you. I love you guys so much and I will see you guys in my next video very soon.